I am recording.
I've often said that I am recording.
We're going to talk about that. Yeah. You recording there?
Yep.
Recording in progress.
Let's just get right down to business because we're not got the song today because I had to
You're
change.
in a different
Well,
setup.
I changed my. I changed
Lifestyle?
I changed my life. Yeah, I changed, kind of actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of gone a bit more like swampy
Yep.
as a
I know
person.
I know that.
But we don't. Here's the issue. I didn't. I'm using a mobile rig. I'm recording up island. So we're on the same piece of land, which is always nice. You can feel it, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Saturday, same piece of land.
Yeah. And
There's an energy to it.
I didn't want to. Okay. So Johnny is on the neutrals here. This is you're
Haven't
trying
had
to stay.
a beer in a month.
That's ridiculous. Well, cheers, Johnny. I've got a Stella here.
Yeah. Well, it's been pretty good. I mean, I've been drinking as much as ever. But,
Yeah, of course.
just more hard stuff, but it feels great.
Let's get on the hard stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm up here recording. So yeah, I just didn't want to mess too much with my I/O when
Yeah, I
it came to.
IO assignment.
I don't want to touch it. I had to because I've got a whole different setup here. We can go through it. You know, the patrons love it when we talk rig. Mm-hmm. But I've got everything set up right now. I'm recording drums in the other room, and I'm in here, and I have this Sony microphone. I think it's a C38B.
Those are pretty fancy, right?
Really nice microphone. You know, they made famous by Timothy Chalamet. He was on them a lot in the Dylan movie.
In the Bob Dylan movie.
Yeah.
Even though they're built in like 1990.
No, they're 60s. This is a 60s microphone. This is an old
What's
microphone.
the black one that's really fancy from the 90s?
Oh, that's the hits are made.
Yeah, exactly.
On it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What's
like
that one called?
$10,000.
Exactly.
I don't know, 8-1000. Sounds like a TARDIS.
Yeah.
No, this thing's great. This is an old microphone, and everything sounds old through it, which is really cool. Although I just realized I've been recording acoustic on it, and it sounds all right, but it doesn't sound great. Should sound better. And there's a little screwdriver you put in the back of it to change it between cardioid and omni. I changed it to cardio, but I'm thinking it's in omni now when I'm listening.
Well, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't speak. Actually, I can speak for the acoustic, I think, because you just sent me something, but I listened to it through my phone speakers.
Yeah,
so.
well, it was just a voice memo.
Oh, right. I wouldn't be able to
fine.
pick up whether something's on me or cardioid.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't want to mess the I/O. I've had to mess with, but I didn't want to mess with making the internet come through my computer and record it the way that I do to be able, just to be able to listen to Rock and Roll Heaven.
Yeah.
The lengths.
Yeah.
No, we're kind of swampy up here. I'll play it right now.
Yeah. It sounds really cool, truly.
I mean, you've been up here. You know what it's like up island. It's.
I'm stoked that you're making a blues record. I couldn't be more happy about it.
I'm making a blues record.
It's pretty awesome, honestly.
I wouldn't say it's exactly blues.
Oh, I would.
It's
Just kidding.
pretty bluesy.
I've only heard like that riff.
Tony Joe White.
That's blues to me.
That's swamp.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
mean, well, there's no swamp without blues. You know,
There's no music without blues, Johnny. There's no music without blues.
That's very true.
You know what's funny? As I'm reading, I got it right here. White Bicycles, the Joe Boyd book, his autobiography. He was very much a major player in British folk and psych music. He's American. He's actually from Cambridge, Massachusetts, I think. So he came over to England in the 60s and had the UFO Club. So that's what like Pink Floyd played. And he was a record producer, produced like Incredible String Band, but very famously Nick Drake.
Okay.
But he also was around with Seeger, Newport, Lomax, Dylan, hanging out with
Bob
Dylan.
Seger.
Well, sure.
Whoever produced Night Moves, I want to know who that is.
Yeah. Not Joe Boyd.
That's a good track.
Night Moves is really good. Is it AM?
Produced?
Is it AM?
I'd say it's one of the best produced songs I've ever heard. Maybe it's FM for sure.
Okay.
It's definitely FM.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a soundtrack to a movie called FM from the 70s.
I've heard of the 70s.
That Steely Dan wrote the title track for. No static at all.
Oh, yeah, sure.
FM. No static at all. Yeah. And it's got a lot of that kind of stuff on it. And I feel like Night Moves would fit right in there. So that's what I'm basing it on.
Hollywood Nights.
Yeah. Those are FM tracks.
They're FM to you.
Because they're pretty hi-fi. Like, they sound pretty clean.
Yeah.
So it's like fidelity-wise, it's
right
up there with Steely Dan.
You know, the issue with I'll tell you all about fidelity.
Sure.
I'm out here. We've got this drum set up. John, who I'm recording with, is probably the best drummer I know, and plays a major player. Restraint 10 out of 10. We've not even got toms up here. You don't need them.
Yeah.
And we're playing stuff, and it's minimal mic setup.
Toms are pretty nice for some swampy stuff, though.
Yeah, but it's more meters groove.
Oh, I see.
Related music that I'm doing up here. There's a swamp element to the guitar.
Oh, I see.
There's a hard blues element to the guitar.
The drums are more kind of
Gadsden, Stubblefield.
Right. Yeah.
That swing straight thing, right in between. But we're recording, we got this minimal setup, all old microphones, all old preamps. I'm running like all these Neve preamps here with me, old microphones, and you're recording it. Still sounds more hi-fi than anything if you throw on something. It's really weird.
Why is that? I think it's just like because you're miking up the world. It's like
the world itself, like the room.
You're miking up 2025.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's true. Like the air's different. Like the rooms, the materials that the rooms
electricity.
Are built, everything, the electricity, the materials in the walls are different.
The material conditions have changed.
You think drywall in that room we're in right now is the same as it was in 1960?
Could be, actually. It's kind of like a basement,
no
like
chance.
70s.
It's not legal. It's not legal.
Street legal, though.
Asbestos.
Yeah, well, if you don't touch it, it can stay there.
But they're not allowed to do that.
Don't even touch that one.
You have to get it, updated.
Officially updated.
And that changes the tone, I think.
Are you saying
Are there
that
new skins on the drums?
Are you saying that asbestos is the reason a lot of these records sound good?
The strings are new on your guitar. The skins are new on the drums.
Well, I've not changed the strings for a long time, but
since
you're right.
the 60s? Yeah.
No, but they were changing them. I'm not even tuning.
I'm thinking about this, though. Like, I think it's all, when you combine it all, the cigarette smoke in the capsule of the microphone.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you could also, just do what Richard Swift did and just, roll off all of the top
all
end.
the high end.
Yeah, but it's scary.
I know. It's
scary.
The brightness that... But then, those 70s records are brighter than records now.
Different. It's a different one, though, isn't it? Different.
It's tape brightness. Could be just tape, too, dude.
They're all really distorted, too. Those, swampy ones.
Stacks and shit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, it could be that, too. But anyway, we're having a great time.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
Since I'll tell you a neat story about music that happened to me today.
Tell me a cool story about music, yeah.
That the patrons
also, hello, patrons, just want to say,
yeah,
this is like a kind of slice of lifey episode because whenever we're recording, that's how it goes. But I just want to say I'm still genuinely reeling from the Jimmy Webb episode. I
just logged on to my DAW.
Yeah.
For the first time since editing the episode.
You've not been working. Interesting. Okay.
Well, I had a different session.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You
have a
template. Pod template.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
And first thing I see is 3 tracks. Yep. James, Johnny, and Jimmy Webb. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
I still couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I'm going to make his shaker. I don't know if